But now, António, if I can bring you back into the conversation, right into what we are talking about right now. You have said that there's a deliberate attempt to showcase Africanness within your designs. How important is that in terms of really uplifting the industry in itself and restoring African pride, if I may call it that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, it's not only uplifting the industry, but uplifting ourselves as a people. Give ourselves a sense of pride on the culture that we have, and work harder towards exporting our culture. I mean, we import so much, as it was said before, from various cultures around the world. So I think it's about that time that the rest of the world starts importing from us. But for them to have confidence in the products that we do, we need to do it properly. Make sure that the clothes, are done appropriately. We get them curated, and we market them appropriately. And I think what's happened is that given that the methods of communication have changed tremendously, now like we have platforms such as AFI, and Mercedes-Benz that support us into showcasing our materials for the world. But we have social media as well. It takes a hashtag for people around the world to know what we're doing in Africa. So now it's no longer that time for us to be hidden. It's time for us to show our colors, show the talent that we have, and most importantly, do it appropriately. And I totally agree with that. Also for my brand, Xipixi, what we're also working towards doing is creating a sense of timelessness, a sense of classic, because internationally now, African fabrics are being perceived as a trend. So now you have the big fashion houses looking at African fabrics and how they're going to incorporate it. But if we are serious about it and we use them appropriately, market them properly, make great commercials, create great content for the world to consume, then I think African fabrics is no longer going to be looked at as folklore or something simply exotic from out there, but it's going to look as a product that's timeless and that can be worn by any gentleman or woman anywhere in Asia or Europe or America, Latin America, anywhere in the world.
Matsela?
Xipixi, I just saw on your bio that you received an award for the MoMA in New York. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Very a great achievement.
Oh, thank you. Focus on my craft. I love designing, drawing things, messing up things, grabbing a jacket, ripping it all apart, and designing some things on top of it. It's really out of curiosity. And at the time, so I was finishing high school in New York City, and so there's this award that awards the best young artists in New York City in all 5 boroughs, in Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. So they choose a couple of young people from all around New York City and give out this award at an amazing museum that's starting also to recognize a lot of African craft. But still, there's a lot more work to be done. It's important that we have more Africans, not only in the African continent, but in the diaspora, being able to achieve such big platforms. I was tremendously humbled, by this experience. But by the same token, I want more of my brothers and sisters to be there, and there's no lack of talent in the continent.
Oh, definitely. We're not just talking among ourselves, just by the way, you, the Power Listener, are invited to be part of our conversation. You can call us on the Power line on 0861 987 000, taking a look at fashion as per the African Fashion International.